top 10 best Nintendo Switch games of 2022. Number 10. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. If you haven't played an Ace Attorney game before, this might sound crazy to you. It's a game full of puzzles and hints that you need to collect to develop none other than legal arguments and win the trial. Keep your eyes peeled, because the crimes to be investigated are not only very complex, but there are also malicious characters who will want to mislead you. And to top it all off, you play the role of Ryonosuke Naruhodo, a rookie attorney who is about to test his skills. So don't expect this to be an easy task. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles was developed by Capcom and went on sale in July 2021. It was quite a success, so in 2022, you have to play it and yell, "Objection!" By the way, if you find this type of game very complicated, it also includes an assistance feature so you can catch up and enjoy it. Are you ready to tie up loose ends? Number 9. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. This amazing game will be available in spring 2022 and has an extremely mysterious premise. Our beloved pink puffball wakes up in an abandoned world that once belonged to a vanished civilization. But one of the first structures that he comes across in this strange place is a shopping mall? What? Is this the world of humans and have we become extinct? Kirby, please solve this mystery. From the trailer, we can say that our beloved protagonist can still inhale his enemies and copy their abilities. One of his most iconic forms is Sword Kirby, that wears a green cap pretty similar to Link from The Legend of Zelda. I can't take this mystery anymore. I want to know what happened to us. The most fascinating thing about this game is how free and detailed all the wide settings will be, taking the adventure to another level. How fabulous! Number 8. Quake Remastered. Step aside modern FPS games, it's time for one of the most imposing classics ever to make its appearance. And it comes packed with new content. For starters, everything looks better, and its dark theme makes it a true phenomenon that represented a huge success when it was released in August 2021. In addition to going through the classic story to defeat evil, you'll have enhanced levels and all new expansion packs. Dimension of the Machine is a totally unknown expansion even if you had a chance to play Quake before. So your nightmares won't be over when you get to the end of the original game. Plus, there's the Horde mode, where you must fight to the death, and multiplayer and team game modes have also been added. This remastered game has so much extra content, it practically looks like a completely new game. Number 7. Bayonetta 3. Everyone's favorite witch is back in 2022, but what have we seen so far? Well, we already know that this game developed by Platinum Games will be an overwhelming success. It sticks to the hack and slash formula. You'll have access to Bayonetta's wide repertoire of abilities to combat the supernatural threats that besiege Tokyo. Plus, you'll be able to invoke those demonic creatures we already saw in previous games, but this time, they'll have a much more detailed design that makes them look awesome. Something that went viral was Bayonetta's hairstyle change as, on this occasion, she has 2 pigtails only seen in a child version of her in her memories, not in the adult Bayonetta. I can't wait to wipe out the enemies with this new installment, and the best part is that it's been confirmed for 2022. Number 6. Monster Hunter Rise. The 6th installment of the Monster Hunter saga arrived in March 2021 and broke all expectations, even surpassing the sky-high bar set by the previous game, Monster Hunter World. In this new game, we collect the mechanics of the other Monster Hunter games, being an action game where you must hunt the different monsters existing in that world to get new abilities and modify your weapons. However, this time, everything looks better, with better designs, graphics, and a story that promises not to let you put down the controllers. And as an innovation, Monster Hunter Rise comes with a multiplayer mode, so you can team up with up to 4 hunters, and the Wild Rampage mode, where you must survive a series of monsters that attack your village. By the way, in 2022, this game will be playable on computers, so there might be more surprises to come. You ready for this adventure? Number 5. Tetris Effect Connected. It's time to put innovative concepts aside so a classic video game can teach other games a lesson on how to be a true legend. Tetris is immortal. With such a basic concept, to arrange shapes on a playfield, who would say that it could surprise us with this new addition? This time, you'll be playing Tetris with mind-blowing and effervescent psychedelic graphics, accompanied by music and powerful effects. And, as an innovation, it comes with 10 game modes and the possibility of joining the multiplayer expansion. You may be wondering, why connected? Well, it's because in the connected mode, up to 3 players can team up and connect their playfields. Isn't that out of this world? Also, it has different modes such as zone battle, score attack, and even one where you can stop time, and much more. Will Tetris be forgotten one day? Tetris Effect Connected was released in October 2021, and it has certainly earned a spot on its own. If the developers continue that way, Tetris will never die. Number 4. Dying Light 2 – Stay Human. It was about time a good zombie game shows up on this top 10, and what better than Dying Light 2 – Stay Human. This game's story takes place 20 years after the Haran virus spread around the world, turning most people into zombies hungry for human flesh. And one of the last bastions of humanity is the city, a place that during the game's plot is quite weakened due to internal battles among living humans for dominance. That's all we needed. Anyway, you must manage to protect yourself from dead and living people, and if you start to feel somewhat zombie, run towards the light. It's the only thing that'll save you. This action and horror FPS game will offer you a unique post-apocalyptic zombie experience like no other game. It's scheduled to be released in February 2022, though you can already play a part of it for free on your Nintendo Switch console. So, what are you waiting for? Number 3. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. What can I tell you about this game that hasn't already been said? It's excellent and one of the best things that came out in 2021, and will continue to top the favorites lists. It's the Super Mario 3D World that we already knew with extra levels and a totally terrible and memorable final boss. Because perhaps this is the most imposing and intimidating version of Bowser that has practically become Godzilla. What will the most famous plumber in the world do to beat him? You have to play this platform game to find out. You can play with up to 4 characters at the same time, so if you wish, you can organize a video game party with your friends. This installment comes with new items, powers, in general, a little more of everything. It's considered to be one of the best games in the Super Mario saga, so there's no logical reason not to try it as soon as possible, as it could continue to be one of the best Nintendo Switch games for much longer. Number 2. Pokémon Legends – Arceus. Pokémon! The good old Pokémon is here with a new game. This is located in the Hisui region that would later be called Sinnoh in the Pokémon Brilliant Diamond and Pokémon Shining Pearl games. Throughout this adventure, you'll be the one to discover new species and regional variants of Pokémon, such as Weirdeer, an evolution of Stantler that we hadn't seen before. Pokémon Legends Arceus also comes with new game mechanics to what we were used to in the Pokémon game saga. In this game, you can sneak up on Pokémon to throw Pokéballs at them and catch them, or you can also choose your Pokémon to start a fight. Go down the Hisui region, explore and discover, but while you're doing all that, remember that Arceus, an extremely powerful legendary Pokémon, will be watching you. Are you ready for this new adventure? This game will go on the market in January 2022. What could top a Pokémon game? Perhaps the most important saga of Nintendo, after Super Mario. Well, just a unique game. This is Number 1. Metroid Dread. Once again, we have to embody Samus Aran in a platform adventure whose dynamism and graphic quality have never been seen before. Also, it has such astonishing animations during boss encounters that you'll feel the tension to the fullest, even though its gameplay is extremely simple. It sticks to the classic formula and mechanics of the first Metroid games, but the design of the characters, enemies, and scenarios is so good that it seems to be a last-generation RPG game. However, the reality couldn't be further from the truth because this is a platform game at its best. It went on sale in October 2021, and it will be a very difficult bar to surpass for everything that comes out in 2022. For this reason, it's placed first, at least within the Nintendo Switch games that we know so far. Do you think any other game should have been included in this list? Leave your comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Alright, time to play. See you in the next video. Here you have some more options.